Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm TarotOracle and I do the readings.
Time for the TarotOracle show.
What is going on? Dreaming with Tess, thank you for your donation. We got Nylie, tarot reader, BecaBoo, and Effie. What is going on, everybody? I appreciate you being here. It is a fine Sunday night. Unfortunately, tomorrow's Monday. So just another manic Monday. I wish it was Sunday. Well, it is Sunday because that's my fun day. All right, throw some cards down and see what happens. Well, we could do that, you know. That's what we did. We just throw the cards down and then you hope for the best over here. We'll do a little bit of that and see what comes up. Dreaming with Tess is first on the list. Let's see what kind of trouble we can drum up here with a little bit of the super duper Linares. Version 2, kind of wonder when version 3 is going to come out. One of my favorite decks, I got to say, and I don't really use it enough. We need to use it more on the stream. That's what we need to do. We also need to focus because we are severely out of focus right now. Much better. All right, let's see what come up with that. The Tower with the Lovers, a little bit of shakeup in the love life, a little bit of shakeup on the romantic side with that. The Tower with that Lovers right beside it. Two big majors to start us off over there. Page of Pentacles at the end, but an Ace of Wands to give us a little bit of mediation between all of that stuff. So yeah, you definitely have a little bit of a shakeup within the context of the love life. We got to see what happens and see where this goes. You know, it's also sort of a rebuilding process as well with the love life. The Tower doesn't always mean structural insecurity to where we sort of let everything fall and wait for things to go panic and stuff like that. A lot of times you have the Tower as sort of rebuilding something that has not been rebuilt, or rebuilding something that needs to kind of be restructured as far as that goes. So you definitely have that sort of that rebuilding process with the Lovers, and you definitely want to build something at this point, at least take it to the next level and try to get it moving, try to get it active and what have you. But yeah, that Tower with the Lovers, definitely time to build, definitely time to get some structure within that and start sort of climbing to the top, no pun intended, as far as that goes, especially with the Ace of Wands being next. I think it is sort of a call to action in a variety of different ways, and we've seen that kind of in some previous readings. So the call to action, where are we going, what are we doing? Well, let's get a little bit of focus, let's get a little bit of movement started on that to see where that is going to go. So definitely a call to action with that Page of Pentacles. It's almost like let's step out of our comfort zone. Let's do something that's a little exciting, that's a little bit that's going to be a little bit, you know, on the adventurous side coming up, since it is summertime now. We have a lot of adventures. We have a lot of side adventures that we can go on here. Definitely time to get out and do some of those. We have a call of action with a sort of a stepping out of our comfort zone and trying something new, trying something more adventurous and seeing where that takes us. That could be related to the love life, or that could be just in general that I want to just sort of get out there and get out of the comfort zone and take what is the pathway that it sort of leads me as I get through there. Cruz, welcome, appreciate you being here. Alex, Nylie, and we got I think that's High Priestess Tarot. We got OM and we got BecaBoo on the PayPal side. I thank you for your donations. We're going to appreciate that. Right now, let's hop over to Tarot Reader over there. As Keith been thinking of me, what kind of feelings do we got going on? What kind of things do we have within the adventure side? Speaking of all of that, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, Maruta, yeah, I did start a little early. That's my thing today, I guess. And thank you for your donation. I appreciate you as well. All right, let's see what's going on. Is Keith thinking about me? Are they not? Are they ignoring me? What are they doing? Are we getting ghosted over here? What's happening with all of that? Got a little bit of that Queen of Wands over there. A couple of fiery actions, right? A couple of fiery things coming through here. I do think that there is some fiery action within the context of this. I do think they are thinking about you. They do want to get that moving. They do want to get that process. They have a lot of excitement sort of pending as far as that goes, right? So you have a little bit of that Seven of Pentacles. We're thinking about where can we go from here? What kind of steps can we make into the next level? What kind of things can we get going and sort of see where that is going to take us, right? The Queen of Wands just talks about that they're thinking about you and thinking about sort of this level of how can we connect? Again, a couple of fiery cards in there. How can we connect? What can we do together? You do have that kind of that excitement, that exhilaration, and the movement started with that. Now, be aware that Keith is not exactly too excited right now, but I think in a little bit that they will be wanting to move forward, and they will be wanting to do something with that. Tarot reader MR Double Shot, Karima and thank you for your donations. I greatly appreciate that. We got 10 billion donations on the PayPal side. Let's hop over to there and get that done. BecaBoo is going to be the first in the list. Let's get that done. We got BecaBoo with only one C, so we get her thing. All right. Dad doing. All right. How's Dad doing? Let's get a little bit of the Edgar Allan Poe for this one. I think the Poe knows. The Poe has some things to say about all of that. The Poe wants to see what's going on, right? But anyway, UltraViolet Morgan is back to their original name. No more Bratty and Chad or anything like that. So I guess we're back to the old traditional Teddy, you know? The old traditional Teddy as it goes through. Anyway, let's see what's going on over there in Texas and all of that. We got LM on the PayPal side too. Thank you very much for your donation. We got Silent Victory, B52 Love Shack, and you know, everything else going on over here. We got a ton of donations. I think we got 7 on PayPal. We got 12 over here on the super chat. All right, we're gonna see what's going on here. How's Dad doing? All right, so the question is, how's Dad doing? They've been avoiding call, text, mom's birthday. Okay. All right. How's Dad doing? Knight of Pentacles. This is somebody who just wants to be alone at the moment. There's something going on over there with emotions, with feelings. Things just aren't going the way that they would like. Things aren't going the way that the kind of where they wanted to sort of go through. I do think that they will be contacting you soon with that Two of Cups. They do have a contact. They do have things to say. They do have things to express. They're basically sort of just in this alone mode, a little bit of hermit action sort of going through there, but they definitely miss you, right? We have a bunch of connection cards right after this. So sort of alone at the moment within her thoughts. I think we have some doubts, insecurities, some kind of things going on that side, and we just kind of have to get through that, move to the next part of that, and then we're going to be a little bit better off in the moment. So that's going to be a little bit better overall. So yeah, just give them, kind of give them a little bit of that, and I think everything will be okay. Everything will be all right. We got Ann, and more Ann. Karima and Tarot Reader, thank you very much for your donation. I greatly appreciate that. Let's see. I'm not sure what's going on. I pressed debug mode, and debug mode activated a lot of garbage on my screen. So let's see. Apologize to J Field about me. We got Tarot Reader. We got Karima with the 15 has been thing. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. We got that fixed up. So yeah, definitely fixed it up there. Okay, but anyway, but yeah, leave it alone. But again, we have some strong missing things. We have some strong things over there that we need to to catch up on. So they will be back. They will be back, just like the Terminator movies, right? They will be back. We got an artist tarot over here. Let's go ahead and use that for let's see. Let's use that for High Priestess. All right. We got High Priestess over here. Let's go HP. HP wants to know new in love coming soon. What kind of new things, what kind of beautiful opportunities do we have in the love section? We do need more love. We do need all of that. I think that's going to be something that's important to everybody with that, especially over here. All right. Let's see what's happening here with new love, new opportunities, new kind of things in the mix. That would be great at the moment. I mean, sort of getting into that summer love season as it goes. Magician, you got a Page of Swords and the Judgment card. I do think that you have either a long distance or something quick relationship or something casual kind of coming through, right? when you kind of look at this, you do see the magician being somebody who's very good at communication, definitely an air sign, sort of perusing, sort of having questions. They want to see where things are going. They want to see what things are happening as it goes. And I do think you have some excitement through that. Now, Page of Swords seems like a casual context, right? Like, you know, maybe a long distance thing, maybe something casual, quick, something that's not going to be super serious or what have you, but you definitely have that coming through probably in the next, I would say 45 days. You got something interesting as far as that's concerned. But again, it's light, it's casual. I don't think it's going to be something that sweeps you off your feet as far as it goes, right? You do have the Judgment card. It feels like you do have an ex as well that wants to contact you. And I think that's going to be a little bit farther out, probably 45 days, what have you. But you do have an ex that wants to contact you, that wants to get some communication going. I think they're going to be sort of ringing you up as far as it goes. We got Marie, B52, and Karima. Thank you very much for your donation. I greatly appreciate that. Crafty Lady finally got her box. That is excelente. Yeah, very nice indeed. All right, we got a gazillion. We literally have 15 donations over PayPal at this point. AA, thank you for your donation over PayPal. LM, if you're in chat, let me know who you are and what your question is. So right now we'll go with OM. So we have a bunch of different PayPal initials. I don't want to show the actual name, but for now we'll go with OM. We have a 6 months reading with OM. Let's go ahead and get my deck and use that. See, there you go. UltraViolet Morgan. Well, there you go. Wants to write about some fiction. Well, you know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Thank you very much for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. All right. Let's see where that is going to take us in the long run over here. A little bit of my deck, my cards. I'm still waiting for the Tasty Tarot, but eventually, it'll be interesting indeed. What the hell is DW? What is DW and why is that announcing all of this stuff? Transaction ID. Did you paste that? Like, what's happening with all of that? That's really weird. Anyway, or is that on my screen or is that on everybody's screen? Anyway, I got to research this real quick. No, apparently that's only my, on my screen. What the hell's going on? What is happening with all of that stuff? Of course he did. Crafty loves things. Ship me your deck. No, I have no idea what's happening right now. Anyway, Karima, thank you very much for your donation. I appreciate you. DW initials the same in PayPal. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. DW, let's see if DW is over there. DW, I do not have a DW that donated over PayPal. We all see it. Okay, well, that's really weird. I've never seen that before. Anyway, but yeah, DW. DW, what is your question? I do not see your donation over PayPal, but it does usually take like 5 decades to do that. DW, are you AA? Are you AA? Anyway, I can't see the transaction ID to compare it, but anyway, I have no idea. Anyway, all right, let's see. OM on a PayPal wants to know for the next 6 months. We'll see where that goes. DW is confused about their name, not in the list. I don't know, DW, are you LM? Are you AA? Are you OM? I have no idea. Anyway, all right, back to the readings. We'll figure it out. OM wants to know about the next 6 months. Where are we going to go? What is going to happen over here? Ace of Pentacles as far as that goes. OM, I do think that you have some kind of thing going through, right? You kind of have, okay, well, DW, I see it, but in the donation, but it doesn't appear over here. So let me know your question and I'll put you on the list. Thank you very much for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. All right. Anyway, Ace of Pentacles is kind of an interesting thing with the Page of Pentacles. It's like, don't invest everything as far as where you're going, what you're going to do here. You do have some investments, some either money outgoing, you do have some money that doesn't need to be spent, and you definitely don't want to be spending a lot of money on things that don't need to be spent on, right? You do have a little bit of sort of a pushback with some of these investments, like some of these investments didn't work out the way that they wanted to. Some of these investments aren't the way that they would like to be. You know, it just figures out that you do have some money that's outgoing that doesn't need to be outgoing and needs to be a little bit more careful or a little bit more cautious as it sort of peruses, as it sort of pushes through when that goes, right? Page of Pentacles, just be aware that the investments may be a little bit iffy, and you definitely don't want to see what's going on, right? You don't want to sort of see what's going on too late. You definitely want to be cautious as far as it goes. Eight of Pentacles is talks about work opportunities definitely being there. The work that you're doing gets you some results as far as employment, as far as sort of getting the base income done. I do think that you have a pretty good level of moving through that. You do have a pretty good level of sort of getting on the ball as far as that goes. There does seem to be some shifting things going on as far as employment is concerned. I would say that's going to be 4 months out. You definitely want to be cautious about that. I also think that you have kind of either somebody's moving, somebody you know is moving, you're moving. We do have some things going on with moving as far as that is concerned, probably in the next 6 months, but maybe it could reach out to 7 or 8 months as far as it goes. You do have a Two of Cups here, meeting sort of, I guess, that love connection. Getting that love connection flowing is going to be important almost in the entire 6 months. It seems like things are really sort of growing, expanding, and coming through within that area. And that's going to be something that you can sort of grasp and run with and have a good time with as well. So a lot of interesting things coming in the next 6 months. Thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate that. All right. So that is OM. We got LM is over here. So DW is LM. Karima and FS, thank you for your donations. I greatly appreciate you. All right. Well, let's see what's going on. All right, we have 45 donations at the moment. Oddly, we technically haven't even started, and we're going to have to put up the ending soon. We're going to have to put up the ending soon. I'm sorry about putting up the ending soon. We have 45 donations right now within the mix of all of that other stuff. And I know technically we haven't even properly started yet since we start at 6:30, but I'm telling you, you know, 45 is a lot. 45 is a lot indeed. All right, let's take off the max donation. So we have the donation cutoff within the scope of that. LM, you will be here in just a minute. I'm kind of merging you in here. I will do you after Ann over there, before MR and after Ann. So LM, you will be right here. You are in the mix, but I don't show PayPal's on there because I don't want to show everybody's name on the PayPal side, you know? Because when you show people's real name, they get pretty upset. They get pretty upset indeed. So I got to be careful about that. All right, Karima is next. We got Karima phase 1. We want to find out what the current feelings, what the current emotions are with S about me today, and where we can go, what we can do, how we can do it, and what have you. Yeah, let's see where that is going to take us at the end of the day here. Your popular TO. Apparently so. I have 45 donations in 13 minutes. So that was, yeah, you know. That is it. That is it. Your alarm went off for the first time. Well, you know, you can sign up for notifications. You realize that? I mean, I don't know. You can sign up for notifications as well as you're my girlfriend, and therefore I'll let you know when I'm streaming. I mean, you know, it's not that difficult. It's not that difficult when you know me. All right. Anyway, current feelings for me today. Where are we going? 9 of Cups with a 7 of Wands. A little bit of a mixed emotion. I want to reach out emotionally. I want to expand emotionally. I want to get some emotional movement, some emotional excitement, some things done. But it just feels like I can't do what I need to do. I have a little bit of a pullback here, some second thoughts, a little bit of doubts as far as where we're going, what we're doing, how we're processing it, what kind of things that we need to do and whatnot. It just feels like a lot of those are just not at that level of being successful, or I'm having some serious doubts about kind of where things are at. I think overall, I think the love is very strong today. I do think that you have a lot of good emotions, but again, some second thoughts and second doubts about how they process it or what they're doing or how they're kind of running through this entire situation as far as it goes. Knight of Wands also just says that, you know, as far as the fiery aspect goes, there is a lot of fire. We're sort of moving towards the Lovers. We're getting that done. And I do think you have sort of this increase in emotion, increase of connectivity that is within them as well. And I think that's something that they, that they like, and that's something that's going to be important for you in the long run. So today it looks very good indeed. All right, we got Nylie with a double shot. Let's get that done. We'll move this one over here, and then we'll use a less used deck. Tonight, we're going to use a few of those less used deck. All right, we're going to see what that is, right? He got on before 6 today. Yeah, I got on before like a couple of minutes before 6. So, you know, that. A couple of minutes before 6. So anyway, I don't know. We'll see. We'll find a new place to live soon. What can help me as far as that goes? I think the sun says yes. It is that time where you can get out. You can find things. We can be successful at this. It's definitely something that is possible, that is, you know, within the scope of what we want to do, where we want to be and whatnot. I think that's definitely something that we can do. Not a problem at all, especially with the sun and the Queen of Wands. The outside summer, the sun mixed with another sort of that fiery aspect from that Queen of Wands says this is within your perusal to get this done, right? This is within your power to do that as far as it goes. So I think that is something that you can do. I think that's something that you can get running as well. You have a Knight of Swords over here. It's almost like that when you get an opportunity, when you get something that is there, something that works, something that functions for you, you have to get on it immediately. You cannot delay. This is something you can't really take a lot of time and just sort of, you know, sit around and, it just doesn't make any sense to do that. You definitely want to do a Knight of Swords, get some swift action, some 5 action running as far as it goes. It's going to be important, as well as you want to make sure that you have the money, you want to make sure that you have the finances, you have all of the resources that you need to make this happen as well. I think that's going to be an important factor as it goes. Lonnie, welcome, good to see you. And Lady, great to see you as well. What is going on? It's a fine Sunday night over here. Sunday is my fun day. I don't wish it was Monday. All right, let's see what's going on. When me and M meet, are they my type? Are they going to kick me out of the door? Let's see. 4 of Swords, the 2 of Wands, and the 2 of Cups. I think that you're both each other's type. We can get a little bit of love balloons up in the mix, right? A little bit of the love balloons making it happen over here. That 2 of Cups does say yes. Are you my type? 2 of Cups right under that matches it perfectly. That says, yes, you are my type. When we meet, it's almost like we have a delay in meeting. We can't meet immediately, or it's delayed a little bit, or we have a reschedule as far as the meet goes, right? With that 4 of Swords, the delay, the planning, all the things that come with that aspect with here. And then we have to look and see how to reschedule this, what to do about the reschedule. So I think we have to meet, but it's going to be rescheduled. I think we meet, everything goes smooth, everything goes well. I don't have any issues whatsoever on the table. It looks fantastic. Other than a delay, maybe a reschedule, I think you're all set for that, right? And so now that you know about the reschedule, you're not all upset about it, or you're not freaked out about it, because you already know about the reschedule as far as that goes. Alex is next. We would never reschedule Alex. Let's see what's going on over there in the Alex world. A little bit of the Gregory Scott Tarot, you know what I'm saying? The Gregory Scott Tarot is out there. It's ready to go. It's ready to make its move, and we'll see where that takes us. All right. This R want to reconcile yet? All right, so we're kind of waiting around for R to reconcile at this point. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, maybe we get the judgment card, 2 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Pentacles says, no, not yet. I mean, you have that distance within the 5 of Pentacles, right? We can see reconciliation. We can see the stability. We can see a lot of excitement within the context of that, but we just can't do anything as of yet. So no, I don't think we have a little bit of a wait time for that. We have barbed wire in there. We can't get through the barbed wire. This is something that sort of blocks us, right? UltraViolet Morgan, thank you for being a member for 9 months. I greatly appreciate that. But yeah, the 3 of Pentacles does say too, when we want to reconcile, when we get this on the table, when we're ready to move this forward, it feels like a lot of things really need to be done here in order to make this function perfectly, or make it function as we need it to go. So if you're ready to do that work, then that's okay. If you're not, then you're going to get pushed back a little bit and have a little bit of difficulty getting through that as it goes. Overall, the 2 of Wands, just let it organically happen. And I think you have a reconciliation, but definitely not yet. Definitely not now with that barbed wire in the mix. Within the context of that, it looks a little bit messy. We got Anne over here for Anne readings. Phase 1. We got the phase 1 of the and readings. Well, go ahead and use the Key Tarot. Been a minute since we've used the Key Tarot. Absolutely adore this deck. One of my favorite decks of all time, and we just do it, right? We just make it happen. We just make it happen. So yeah, there we go. All right, how long would S and M's relationship last? Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords. We have 2 movements. We have a lot of giving. We have a lot of acceptance with that. How long will the relationships last? I think that relationship would last, I would say, 4.5 months. I would say 4.5 months is what I'm going for here. You have sort of this riding towards a goal, riding towards something, getting movements, getting some things done, getting some things happening as far as this goes, right? And it just feels like that's going to be an acceptable amount of time for this particular relationship, for this particular connection. You got to have at least some movement, at least some action going through there in order to make this work. But yeah, again, I think that's your time frame as far as that goes. Now, I do think that there's an open opportunity here. It's almost like somebody else is waiting to pick up one of these people. Somebody else is waiting for these people to not be in a relationship anymore, so they can swoop in and take one of these individuals away and, you know, start dating them themselves. I do think you have somebody waiting in the sidelines for that to happen. All right, we'll do another Ann over here, and then we'll do MR, and then we're going to hop over to PayPal. And we got AA, we got LM in the mix, LM otherwise known as DW right now, apparently. We'll get that happening over there. We got MR in the mix as well. Let's go ahead and get the double MR using the Key Tarot. Using the Key Tarot. Everything is great. Everything is wonderful in the Key Tarot. All right, we got next actions. We got feelings. Let's see where the feelings are going. And then we'll take a peek at the next actions as far as it goes, right? Got a 3 of Pentacles, got a Devil and the High Priestess with that. High Priestess says, I have some knowledge to embark. I have some things to tell you. I have some things that need to be expressed, right? It's like, I'm not really ghosting you anymore. This is not something that I want to do. I need to sort of push forward. I need to get some action. I need to get some things in. But the 3 of Pentacles within the context of that just says that they're ready to do a little more work than they had before. So you're ready for that to happen, right? And then again with that Devil, like, where are these things going? Where are things headed? It feels like we don't have a defined goal. We don't have a defined set of things within the context of what we want to sort of communicate, how we want to meet, how do we want to carry this forward and whatnot. And it just feels feels like that high priest. There's just a lot of knowledge that needs to be shared that has not been shared. And eventually, I think that we'll get around to that. I do think that they'll do a little bit of a cord up on that. But you got to be prepared for it as far as it goes, right? All right, we got the double MR tonight. We got more ands in the queue. We got lots of karimas. We got Marie, UltraViolet Morgan, KN. It is past the deadline, KN. I will get your reading tomorrow. Let me know, KN, what you want for your reading, and we'll get that done tomorrow, bright and early for you. Yeah, so I started early because I thought we'd have a little extra time, and I thought, you know, we could chat and stuff like that and chill out and stuff for about 15 minutes. But then I got 45 questions in the span of 13 minutes. So anyway, I got 45 questions in the span of 13 minutes. But yeah, there's that. Yeah, there is that. Kozai, we'll sneak you in. Kozai, what is your question? I did start early, so I did, you know, a lot of people are like, yo, this is your start time. What the hell's going on? What's up with you, you know? Anyway, but KN, yeah, let me know what your question is. We'll sneak you in, KN. Don't tell anybody. You know, it's just me and you in the chat. Don't tell anybody. All right, but yeah, anyway, D's next actions towards me. 8 of Wands. We see some fast action, some rapid action. I need to catch up where we left off. We need to do some things that we have not done before. We need to get some exciting things done. We need to get some things moving as far as that is, you know, and it just feels like they're trying to catch up quickly. Let's make up for lost time. Let's do this, that. And so again, you see that compensation headed in there as well. I think that they disappear for a while after that. It's almost like an overcompensation, and then they vanish for a while. And this just seems like something that they're gonna do for a little bit. They're gonna vanish for a little bit, then they come back and overcompensate. They vanish, they come back and overcompensate as well. And I think that just kind of works your nerves, you know, quite frankly, as far as it goes. But yeah, I think that's the next action towards you. Is the overcompensation, a little bit of too much too quickly. And you're like, you know, and you've had the devil in the previous readings, like, what the hell's going on kind of thing, you know? But anyway, but yeah, you know, that's the way it goes sometimes. The way it goes, speaking of the way it goes, DW is in here, otherwise known as LM on the PayPal side. DW wants to know a little bit. Let's see, have a test. All right. We have a test on Friday. Oh my. What is going to happen with that? A little bit of this might hurt tarot. Never really hurt anybody. It's just more of a fun thing as far as it goes, right? More of a fun thing as far as it goes. So yeah, I'm sorry I started early. I didn't realize I would have 45 donations in 13 minutes. But yeah. Next time I won't start this early. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people like cruised in and they're like, yo, it's time for the stream. Well, wait, what the hell? Why are donations caught? You know what I'm saying? So there's that. Anyway, I thought I would start early. I'd get a drink and, you know, I'd chat for a little bit, but but apparently I'm overpopular. I'm a little bit more popular than I had anticipated. But yeah, anyway, all right. Anyway, I will not start this early again. I'll start normal time. So yeah, I apologize. All right. But yeah, anyway, will I pass the test? Got a big test. Got a lot of stuff going on as far as that on there. Looks like you're just solid to go. It looks like you're good to go with the test. I mean, if we have a thumbs up, we got a thumbs up. Easy is pie over here. Queen of Pentacles, this talks about your level of preparation. You know what you're doing. You are the Queen of Pentacles. You have the grounding. You have the framework that you need. You've been sitting there studying. You've been sitting there learning all of the things, getting all of these exciting things kind of done with that. And it has really paid off. This is something that is going to come through and make everything better. That Page of Swords just says you're a little bit nervous going in, which you should not be, because I do think that you have an absolutely amazing time. I do think you're able to ace it, not a problem at all. Not only you have the Queen of Pentacles, but the King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles, if you watch my videos, That is the basically the retired banker. This is somebody who has everything that they need. They're sitting on a mountain. They're super comfortable. They're man spreading in their little chair there, and they're just ready to rock and roll. They don't really need any additional things. They're sort of, ready to roll, ready to rumble as far as that goes. And the moon as well talks about the emotional satisfaction from passing the test. Not going to be a problem at all. You have all the pentacles that you need, a little bit of nervousness going in. I do think that there are two trick questions, all right? Intuition only. Two trick questions. And I think they're going to be super obvious. So don't be in a hurry to answer those two questions. You definitely want to sort of rethink these things. You definitely want to sort of reevaluate these things before you answer those trick questions. I think they're going to be entirely obvious, not going to be a big thing once you get them, but just be aware you got two big ones on there. Of course, entertainment purposes only. Never take a test based on a fat man reading your cards on the internet, but yeah, that is it. That is it indeed. All right, pasted it because because it don't show owners that don't. I need to fix that. I'll probably end up hooking it up to PayPal. Priya, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. You did donate past the cutoff times. I will get your donation on tomorrow. We'll get your donation tomorrow. There's always tomorrow. It's just another day at the end of the day. All right, we got LM over there. We got a double AA on the PayPal side. Let's do one AA. We'll do tarot reader. We'll hop down here, and then we'll do another AA right before the other tarot reader. How's that sound? How does that sound? I order canned food from Amazon. Yeah, Amazon's a place you pretty much order everything from lately. All right, let's see what we got. We got AA is next on the PayPal side. Is my BF about to dump my ass? Oh my, about to dump. Oh, Jesus. All right. Are they about to dump me? How do they feel? I think, sometimes you get dumped, sometimes you don't get dumped. Let's get a little bit of modern love. That is modern love indeed. Mina, what is going on? Appreciate you hanging out tonight. How are you doing? All right, a little bit of that modern love tarot. Let's get it moving. Let's get it done. That's what we like. That's what we like. We don't like the old-fashioned love back in the 1960s. Ain't nobody got time for that, where we had stable marriages. Ain't nobody got time for that anymore. All right, but now we got the modern love, right? I'm just vibing, and then I'm just vibing, and then I'm just vibing, yeah? Anyway, is my boyfriend about to dump my ass? The moon, the two of swords, and oh, Jesus. This reading didn't go as well as I thought it was gonna. This reading didn't go as well as I thought it was gonna, I'm like, we're not gonna get cards like the Seven of Swords or the Two of Swords. We're not gonna get any of that. We're going to get the Lovers. We're going to get the Two of Cups. We're going to have all of these amazing cards tonight. But no. So, okay. So, entertainment purposes only. But it does look a little challenged on the boyfriend side right now. It does look a little challenged on that side. We have a definite disconnect as far as the feelings, as far as the feelings, as far as a lot of things that are happening, a lot of things that needed to be there, right? We just don't have it moving the way that we would like to. So we do have a big disconnect with the Two of Swords. As you can see, we may be in the same bed, we may be in the same environment, but we're just not able to sort of use that. We still feel disconnected. We don't feel like we're in the same room a lot of the time. The world just kind of gets you in that mobilization, that there's more out there, that we have a lot of things that are moving, a lot of things that are available as far as it goes. And the Seven of Swords just talks about the level of wanting to escape or wanting to get out. And you know what I'm saying? This is just one of those things. Anyway, so we won't answer with a yes or no. We won't answer with a yes or no, but we'll just go ahead and let the cards sit the way that they are. Anyway, see, AA comes in here, they're all excited. They're like, yay, it's a Tarot Oracle show. I got all this, you know, and then I get, but I just read the cards. I just read the cards. All right. Repair argument. All right, so how can I repair this argument we had 2 days ago? Hadn't contacted me yesterday, today. All right, should I did this and should I did that? All right, so a little bit of a ghosting aspect going through here, and yeah, a little bit of issues. A little bit of issues going through here. We're going to see where this takes us, though. All right. How can I repair this after the argument 2 days ago? He hasn't contacted me yesterday and today. Should I just not have said shit? I mean, should I just not have said anything at that, right? You know, sometimes we have our doubts about arguments. How can we repair things? How can we get things moving? How can we get things back to the way that they are? And, you know, the argument did sort of initiate some thoughts, some activities, some actions that we had not had before, that we had not been around, have been there before. The strengths is basically just be patient with this person. Be patient with this. Nobody is perfect. Everybody has issues about, you know, relationships and connecting, communication and stuff like that. And we just need that judgment card to come back together to get the next opportunity as far as it goes. So it's one other thing. So the devil just kind of talks about the should I this, should I that. At the end of the day, you really have some issues here with sort of doubting what you should have done, what you should not have done. We all make mistakes. We all get in that mode where it's difficult to do things, it's difficult to go through and get to the next level, right? Don't let that haunt you. Don't let that be something that is bothering you. Because at the end of the day, you'd rather express your real feelings. You'd rather have an expression that's out there where you were, you know, legitimately doing things or legitimately feeling this and feeling that, but you know, it's better off just to get that Knight of Wands. So basically, yeah, you want to sort of listen, you want to communicate, we want to come in here and try it again, but I do think that there are more opportunities here to repair this. There are more opportunities to do that. Should you repair it? Absolutely, right? The judgment. Let's come back to this, readdress this. Let's return to that and see where that is going to take us. And let's have some patience, right? Get in their shoes. You know, what could be their issue? What could be the problem that's sort of haunting them? And how can we help them with that, right? By a little bit of sort of meeting them in a middle ground and doing all of that stuff. So I do think that you should repair it. I don't think it's terminal at this point, but they definitely have some hard times dealing with kind of what transpired as far as that. YouTube user, thank you very much for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. You did donate after the cutoff, so YouTube user, if it's okay, I will be doing your reading tomorrow. Tomorrow, there's always tomorrow. It's just a Monday. It's just another Monday. All right. Anyway, we got Kolzaya is the last one, I believe, on the PayPal side. So yeah, we got the early thing a bit early today, but you know, that's one of those things. One of those things I got to kind of deal with on that. I will not be starting at 6 anymore. I apologize. That's my bad. That's my bad. All right. Anyway, does Keith plan on contacting me? The Magician, yes. Queen of Cups, yes. Moon, yes. We do have a lot of good key signs as far as that goes. A little bit of a thumbs up action through here. We can get a whole 9 thumbs up in the mix. I really like it, right? The Magician. This says this is something they understands within their perusals. It's something that they want to do, something that they want to make it happen here. And this is something that they're definitely going to do, right? You got that Queen of Cups, a lot of emotions built up, a lot of emotions kind of surging within this person. And they want to connect. They want to communicate. They want to get a lot of this done. And that's something that's going to be important to them and obviously important to you as well. So that is, yeah, something that we can kind of get in, we can kind of make it happen, and a lot of good things as well, because there's still a lot of good emotions that are connecting between us, right? You got the Queen of Cups, you got the Moon, you got a lot of this water, a lot of this emotional movement happening, and they definitely definitely want to contact you from that as well. Anyway, looking good. A little bit of a thumbs up action as far as it goes. Let's get a little bit of karima. We're going to skip around a little bit tonight, if that's okay with everybody. But right now, we're going to see if they are thinking about me today. We'll go ahead and stick with today the Mons Tarot. That is the one that everybody loves, right? Everybody is in love with the Mons Tarot. Great readings, all of these amazing things going through here. But yeah, we'll see where this takes us, right? Anyway, lady, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. Hope you have a fantastic Sunday night. It is beautiful out here in Texas. A little bit on the hot side, but we had a nice rain this morning. So we got all the lawn watered for free. It was nice, you know. All right, has it been thinking of me today? Absolutely. You got the Ten of Pentacles, and we see this recurring Ten of Pentacles when they are, especially at the beginning. It sort of talks about that this is something they're thinking about. They're thinking about the stability. They're thinking about how to make the stability a little bit better as far as it goes. Ace of Swords talks about the thoughts that air kind of feel through there, and this is something that they want to see. This is something that they want to happen, and they're excited about it as it goes. King of Cups just says they're kind of emotionally distant right now. Just be aware of that as far as the thoughts are concerned. But the Queen of Cups just talked about the emotions getting a little bit better over time. It just feels like this weekend is something where they've been a little bit super busy or very distracted by a lot of things as well. So, you know, Sunday is my fun day, my get up and run day, and that's just the way it goes. All right, we also have a little bit of, does he miss me? What are his current thoughts about me? Let's see if they miss me. What are they excited about? Where are they going with this? And we'll see if that's going to be something as well. All right, let's see here. Do they miss me? Hierophant says there's a level of seriousness about them as far as it goes, right? Ace of Pentacles, that building of the stability combined with that Seven of Swords, that sort of escapism that you offer them, that you have, that they're excited about as far as that goes. It's something that they really enjoy, something that they like, and it's definitely something where it sort of points to I miss you, right? That King of Swords. We're back to a lot of air within the context of these readings for you today. And again, that Seven of Swords beside that King just says, you know, you offer that escape. You offer this beautiful thing, this beautiful landscape that we can sort of get into that I really like. And the Hierophant as well. They're taking this pretty seriously. And with the context of that seriousness, they do miss you. So we're going to go with a thumbs up as far as missing us. We also have what are the current thoughts about me, and we got Karima phase 2 and 3 still in the mix. And then we'll get some readings in between. We got Kozaya in the mix as well. Kozaya, you will be next to last. We'll get you right here between FS and Karima, the finale with all of that stuff, all right? Does he miss me? We got that. Current thoughts about me. Ten of Cups. You have the Ten of Pentacles in the first line. You got the Ten of Cups in the second slot. You kind of fulfill a lot of their love, a lot of their goals, a lot of their excitement, right? And that's kind of something that's good. Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Talk about the happy home, happy family. They're pretty content as far as that goes. And the Page of Pentacles. They realize that things aren't progressing the way that they need to in a lot of respects, and they're willing to move that forward. They're willing to make that happen, and that's something that they do like, and they're sort of waiting for as far as that goes, right? You got the Four of Cups with the Moon. A lot of the emotion that they're having, they're just not ready for. They're just not prepared for. And that's kind of one of the thoughts that they're having, right? Maybe they're wondering sometimes, are they prepared for this connection? Is this connection something that they're ready to 100% into? Because they do have those doubts and those feelings of inadequacy sometimes, as well as that fear of being alone that we have seen before with this particular individual. Silent Victory is next. Let's see what Silent Victory wanted over there. Will S be a professor? All right, let's see if they'll be the professor, or will there be Mary Ann? You know, you never know. You never know. Since we have a teddy bear in the chat, we'll go ahead and get a little bit of teddy bear action with this, right? We'll see where this is going. Will this see where this is going? Will S be a professor, or will they be Gilligan, or will they be Mary Ann? We don't know. We'll see a little bit of a yes or no question with that. I think that they're willing to fight for it. I think they're willing to go for it. I think this person has what is required, what is needed to make this really go, to make this move in the direction that they would like it to be in. Absolutely. So we go with a little bit of a thumbs up over here because I like it, right? You got that moon, that journey into a bigger environment, into a better tomorrow, and they're willing to fight through all of the challenges that are going to be associated with getting that done. So I like it. I like it. A little bit of a yes on that. With that, we have B52 Love Shack on the double side. White Fly Tarot is their fave, and I just happen to have it right here in the Tarot Tower. So let's make that happen. Let's get that done. Love forecast for the next 7 days. That's a lot of days. That's a lot of lovins. You could get a lot of lovins in the next 7 days, indeed. Ace of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Ace into the Two. Hard choices need to be made in the next 7 days. Difficult choices. Ace of Pentacles into the Two. Should I not? Should I do this or should I not? I do think that you have a lot of overthinking, some doubts. You do have some tough decisions that you need to be kind of moving forth and getting stuff done with this, right? Queen of Swords, you're going to have to be very effective in communicating, even if it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. So definitely communicate, get out there, make your emotions known, and you definitely want to be up there with the choices, right? If you need to make it, you need to make it. This is something where if you hesitate, if you don't try too hard with this, you're going to come up with some difficulties at the end of the day, and you don't want to deal with any of that. So I think that make the choices for the best and kind of, see where that's going to take you. All right, next serious relationship and when? I'll get you an exact date. We'll do an exact date on this and see where this takes us. Next relationship and when. High Priestess, Seven of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. Oh, you do have a nice relationship coming in. Let's go ahead and look at the deck and wheel and see where this Seven of Cups is in the mix over here, because it looks like the Seven of Cups is going to be in November. We have November 13th through the 22nd. So that's what it relates to. Seven of Cups, November 13th through the 22nd. There we go. Next serious relationship. There you go. I do think that you have a good next serious relationship, right? You have that High Priestess. We have what we need. I think it's a little bit of a karmic relationship coming through here. And that Ace of Cups is what you need as well. It talks about meeting. It talks about, getting into the relationship, getting into the things, and seeing where it'll take us. So there we go. There's you go. See, it gets you an exact date. That's an exact date on that. November 13th through the 22nd corresponds with the deck and wheel. If you don't know what the deck and wheel is, we will be covering that in the Patreon stream this week. Yes, I need to get back on the Patreon horse and get moving on all of that stuff. All right. And he is next with the double shot. Let's use a little bit of this deck over here and see where Ann is going to take us. We got Keziah next to the end over there. We're just roping them off tonight. We got all of them tonight, moving forward, getting them done, getting all the excitement out there. I think it's really rocking and rolling tonight. We got a good stream. Indeed. All right, let's see where we're at with this. Oh my, a little bit of that Two of Swords within the mix. How does Jay feel about me romantically? The Three of Cups, you are within the context of what they want, but they do have other people in mind. Have a little bit of that Three of Cups along with that Page of Cups. I think they're ready to get serious. I think they're ready to get moving with something that's going to be substantial, something that's going to be wonderful, something that's going to be fantastic, and have a lot of things moving across as far as that goes. But that Three of Cups does say they have other people in mind. Page of Cups says I'm kind of waiting to get serious, but I think they're going to make the hard choice, the difficult choice as far as that. But romantically, I think they like you, right? They do. You got that Two of Swords. We have a few disconnects in the mix with that, but overall they feel like we could do something. We could make it happen, right? But There's some difficulty. There's some difficulty involved indeed, especially when they have that mixture of other options as far as that goes. All right. Would M apologize going forward? Let's see what's happening with all of that. We got a little bit of the Knight of Wands. We got some strength, and we got some Ace of Pentacles over there. Would M apologize for cutting him off? Yes, we'll go ahead and go with the thumb because the Ace of Pentacles is in the mix, right? I want to build something. I want to make things happen. I want to get a level of excitement here, and I'm just not able to do that, right? I'm just not able to do that here. So I do think that they'll come back and apologize. Knight of Wands says maybe I did some fiery stuff prematurely, and, maybe things just aren't the way that we need. But I think they have the patience. They're willing to tame the lion. In this case, they're willing to get that done, and overall, they're willing to do it. Ace of Pentacles, I need to build something, and I can't really build something when I have just kind of that thing waiting or that thing in the mix, and it ain't working the way that it should be. So I do think they're open to apologize indeed. Looking good. Looking good as far as it goes, right? We got Tarot Reader as a next. Does Keith want something serious, or are they just wasting my freaking time over here? Do they want a committed relationship? Does anybody want a committed relationship nowadays? It seems like a big waste of time. See, I'm just kidding. Anyway, Page of Cups. Oh, no. King of Wands, the Three of Cups. No. And it looks like this is a little bit challenged. It looks like this is a little bit challenged. Get the Page of Cups. A lot of the emotions that I'm having may not correspond to a long-term committed relationship as far as it goes. King of Wands, I want to keep options open. I want to be in command of where I'm going, what I'm doing, how I'm relating, how I'm pursuing some adventures within my life right now. And it just seems that, the Three of Cups. I like other options too, it just looks like, it looks a little challenged as far as it goes. It just looks a little challenged as far as it goes. All right, are Mo and I officially done? I don't know. If Mo doesn't work out, there's always Larry and Carly, Marie, if Mo doesn't work out, there's always Larry and Carly. They're always available. I don't know if either one of those are still alive, but I don't know. Are we officially done? The Seven of Swords says no. Wheel of Fortune says no, and the Star says no too. This is another no. This is another no as far as it goes. The Star says we are connected in a great way, in a wonderful way. We have a lot of excitement going on through here, right? It's fine. The same with the Wheel of Fortune. I want the consistency. I want all of the connections and the beautiful things that we have. I definitely want to keep that moving. I definitely want to keep that happening as far as that goes. And the Seven of Swords, right? The return, the comeback from that Seven of Swords. I talk about it in my book, and it's so critical, especially within the context of, are we done? Are we not? Within all of these things, it feels like that we have some great opportunities to make that happen. So no, I don't think you're done quite yet. I think we have other things that we could be doing, beautiful things that we could be having, moving, having the action that we need going through that. All right, let's do Karima, the next phase with that. All right, does even wake up at night thinking of me? Maybe. I don't know. Secret love feelings. I've been missing communication. We'll see where that is going to take us. Let's see, where the hell was it? Okay, we'll put the teddy bear tarot back over here since we're not using it right now. We'll do a little Ask the Witch. We've been having some good luck with Ask the Witch, and I want to see about Ask the Witch on this particular one because I think that has a lot of good emotions with it. Eight of Cups, right? You have an Eight of Cups, you have that Six of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Cups. I do think that they sort of occasionally think of you at night, but I don't think they wake up in a cold sweater. I just don't see that, right? Six of Swords, in it for the long run, and you have that Swords of that dreams And we've seen kind of in the context of previous readings, they do have dreams. They do have these things going on in their head about you. Maybe both, I don't know. But you do have that Eight of Cups, right? That emotional resonance sometimes within there. I think occasionally they'll wake up, but I don't think it's just like a constant thing, just an occasional kind of thing. Because you have that Two of Cups and that Wheel of Fortune, just something that's regular, something that sort of comes around and, you know, sort of within the context of that, they kind of like that as well. So yeah, a little bit of that occasionally, but I don't think they wake up in a cold sweat or anything like that. You know, just my opinion. Just my opinion with the cards that we have over there. What are his secret loves feelings for me at the moment? What secretive things do we have within the context of love and all that other stuff? When do you think the Tasty Tarot prototype will make its arrival? Shit if I know. It's coming from Hong Kong to Texas, so I have no idea, man. I've been waiting. So I don't know. I wrote them a letter. They said be patient. It's coming from Hong Kong. So I don't know. It'll be here eventually. And we'll start the Kickstarter the week after next. So I need to get my bank account information. I need to get the story made. So either next week or the week after that, we will be doing the Kickstarter. Probably the week after next. Anyway, we'll see. All right, what are his feelings? Love feelings, secret love feelings. The devil. Can we just have this physical moment? Can we just have this physical thing, right? The devil within the Six of Cups, a physical relationship, a physical connection, friends with benefits kind of thing. I think that's one of the secret love feelings they have. They want to keep that going. They want that context. They want that excitement. And there's something like that forbidden feel of the devil, and they like that a little bit. And that's one of the secretive things that they have within there as well. The Four of Wands says they want to sort of be at your home more often. I think that's another secret love feeling they have. The Four of Wands over there with the Three of Swords. And sometimes I think that they sort of have these secret feelings like, I wonder if I'm breaking this person's heart. I wonder what kind of impact I'm having on their soul in the long run as well. So they have a little bit of a mixture of all of those with that. All right, and the final question on this surge is going to be over here. Has it been missing communication with me? We'll see. We'll see about the communication. We'll be patient, but I'm excited too, but it ain't here. It ain't here. So I do need to do the Kickstarter. I need to figure out if I want to order 100 decks or 250 decks or 500 decks. I don't know. So we'll see the Kickstarter. If we have 100 on the Kickstarter, I'll do 250, and then we have 150 extra. If we only have like 50 on the Kickstarter, then I'll do 150. I'll do 100 and plus some extras or stuff like that. I don't know. We'll see with the Kickstarter. Kickstarter could blow up, or it could be a big nothing. So the last time we did the Kickstarter for the Tasty Tarot, and it didn't look as good as it does now, we had 67 people, I think. So I think we should be able to get to 100. I don't know. Maybe it'll surge popularity. Maybe we'll get to 500. I have no idea. I have no idea how the hell I'm going to ship 500 decks. But anyway, we'll see. Maybe it'll probably be 50 people, and then I'll just do 150. Anyway, has he been missing the communication? Not really. Not really. He knows that you're going to be there. He knows there's a level of stability here. You're going to be there. That Queen of Cups, they really sort of cherish that communication, but it's not something that they sort of miss, not something that they definitely, sort of absolutely need every day kind of thing. Knight of Swords is when we communicate, even if it's just a short communication. It's nice to know that you're out there, that you still love them, that you're still excited about things. And that King of Pentacles just makes them feel stable and secure, and that's what they like about that connection. That's what they like about that particular thing. Anyway, can we prepay for it? I don't know. I don't know when it's going to be here. So I don't know when it's going to be printed, when it's going to be here. Yeah, the stickers are here. Yeah. Anyway, all right, and we'll do UltraViolet Morgan is finally next. I have no idea what deck to use for UltraViolet Morgan. We'll go ahead and use the Cappy Baby Tarot. I don't know if they like that or not, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, the stickers are here. The stickers are here. I did cut them up into singular stickers. Anyway, UltraViolet Morgan. What should I write about in the fiction world? The Five of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. You need to write about something that hooks people emotionally. Something that gets people excited emotionally, something sort of digs in emotionally and makes it resonate with them, right? I really like this. This really resonates with me. You got the Page of Cups starting out slow, starting out a little bit of a character development as far as it goes, and then really start pulling the emotional strings and getting people kind of in there and moving with that. That Queen of Cups, where it captures me emotionally, it pulls me in a way that I have not been pulled before. So I think it's going to be exciting with that. A Five of Wands, you definitely need to have some conflict. You need to have at least some conflict between the characters. You need to have a lot of conflict, a lot of kind of anticipation as far as it goes, like what the hell's going to happen next with these characters, and kind of done with that as well. But you know, there you go. You love this deck. It is nice. It is nice. I did post a pretty good review as far as it goes. Anyway, we got Nylie is next. Wants to know a little bit. Has he been seeing other girls? Oh, Jesus.
Are they cheating on me? Those panties ain't mine.
Have we been seeing other people? Oh, my. We got to see. We got to see if this is going to be something that they have been doing. Ace of Cups, Star, and the Queen. I don't think so. I think the Ace of Cups means that they've been meeting people, they've been seeing people, but they haven't really been in that mode, right? The Star, I think that they're sort of guided in a particular direction, a particular person, and it's not something where they're just kind of wandering off. They're kind of sort of making new friends, new availability with that. Queen of Pentacles, they just want some stability within the context of relationships right now, and you know, I don't think they've really been seeing anybody else. I'm just going to go with a no. I'm going to go with a thumbs down. It doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like that. We got FS is next. We got the double karima in between. We're going to get Kolzaya's reading too. Let's break out the Victorian romantic over here for Karima in just a minute. Right now we have SFS. I guess we can do a little bit of this one. A little bit of this one. All right, general for July and August. Let's do July over here. Let's do August over there with the grape juice edition happening in the mix. July, we're in it pretty good over here. 5 to the 4, right? It feels like a lot of the disappointments, a lot of the things that you really were trying to avoid and kind of hit you in the face, you don't really have to deal with those anymore. The 4 of Cups says a lot of the disappointment, a lot of the things, a lot of the challenges that you've had are not going to be there anymore, not going to be there to kind of haunt you at the moment. So a relaxation of disappointment, a relaxation of some stuff that's out there. You don't really have to deal with it as much as you thought that you might, right? You also have the King and the 10 as far as August goes. It's really time to get a hold of some of the relationships, friendships, and emotions that are out there. You definitely don't want things to be out of control. You want things to be, you know, on point and online to where you'd like them to be. 10 of Cups kind of says, let's work towards our ultimate goals here. Let's make some very important decisions in August, and let's have some sort of commitments. Let's have some love. Let's have some emotions and feelings, and that's going to be where you want to be, because you really kind of feel isolated emotionally sometimes, and August is the time to recover from that, and it's time to sort of get into the next phase as far as it goes. So there we go. All right, Bohemian Gothic. We'll break that out for Halloween. Halloweeny with that. All right, and we'll see what is happening here. It's a lot of questions. Let's go for that. All right. Let's go here. How's he viewing me today? What action is he desiring to take towards me in his heart? Even if he can't take those actions, has he been dreaming? All right, so we go with how's he viewing me today? What are the views? What are the look-sees? What are the kind of things that we got going as far as viewing us? 5 of Cups, a little bit of a disappointing view towards you today. A little bit of that 5 of Cups. I'm disappointed. What are we disappointed about? We're disappointed that you kind of need more patience. They're kind of viewing you as a little bit on the impatient side. If we can get more patience together, if we can sort of come together with the level of patience, I think that's going to be beneficial for all of us. But we're just kind of disappointed sometimes when you are impatient, and we need more patience. We need more of looking at them and sort of, you know, seeing opportunities here, seeing things that's going to be good as far as that goes. One of the things they're viewing you as sort of a deep physical connection, a deep, you know, physical kind of connection as far as that goes through. And you have the 3 of Swords again with this. I really think that they're afraid of kind of how are they disappointing you, or are they breaking your heart, or are they sort of disappointing you as far as, you know, where you are, where you're going, and what have you as far as that goes. All right, let's see what else we got going through here. All right, we got, let's see. I thought I clicked the buttons. I did not click the buttons. It's always nice. It's always nice when I click the buttons. What action is he desiring to take towards me at his heart at the moment? All right, what actions do we have within, deep within our heart? And just kind of see with that. 4 of Wands, wanted to stay at your place. And you see that sort of consistently from the last read into this read, even though it's a different deck. The 4 of Wands, that's the action that they want. They want to take sort of that opportunity to come to your place. They want to stay at your place. They want to make that happen. Hanged Man as well. They're looking at it from a little bit of a different perspective than you are. I think both of your goals, both of your connections aren't the way that they would like it to be, but they want to see that sort of coincide with, let's look at this from the same opportunity. Let's look at this from the same option and kind of thing as far as you go, right? But you do have that Chariot. That's one of the things as well. They want to get moving on getting over to your place and get that King of Cups going and sort of have a celebration, sort of have a party over there or something like that. We have more people and more, you know, more things going on over at your place with that. And that is what we are going into that. Let's see. All right. And then we have, let's see, even if he can't take those. Oh, so that's part of that. All right. So we have coming to your place, basically. That was it. All right. Let's see if we have dreams. Has he been having dreams of me lately or not at all? And where is that going to take us? Let's go ahead and mark this as done. There we go. All right, let's mark this as done with that. So we have the dreams with that. Then we get Kolzaya is next after this one. And then we'll end with Karima, the last phase as far as it goes. Have been dreaming about me lately at all? You have that 5 of Wands with that 2 of Cups. You do have some dreams. You do have some connections with that. You can't really ignore that with that 2 of Cups opportunity, that 2 of Cups kind of thing, right? So I think that is going to be good overall. So I do think they have occasional dreams here. That 5 of Wands is not something that they have all the time. This is definitely kind of, you know, a little bit on that, right? A little bit on that. But the Queen of Pentacles just talks about the sort of that need for consistency. I think more of their dreams have to do either about work or about productivity or something like that. And that's kind of one of those things as well. And a lot of things, the 2 of Pentacles are kind of having mixed dreams, some unusual dreams at the moment kind of mixed in. But yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll make it happen as far as this goes. All right, Kolzaya is next, and we'll do the last Karima, and we will be done with that. Let's see. KN is over here. Let's see. My question is, we'll see. My question is, I mean, we'll do a little bit of this one. This is a good one for that. I think this is a good one for KN. Does B have interest in pursuing someone else other than me? Oh my. Let's see, Kolzaya. Who would pursue anybody else when they have the wonderful Kolzaya? That's what I want to know. Who would pursue anybody else? Nobody. Nobody would pursue anybody else. Queen of Earth, 9 of Air, Origin, the 5 of Water. No, I really don't think so. Now, I don't think that everything is perfect in the situation. I don't think everything is amazing or anything like that, you know, as far as sort of the problems that we're having, nothing like super substantial. As far as the Queen of Earth, we do have a level of stability that we're looking for, that we need to have moving, that we need to have going through. But the Knight of Air just says, this is not something that I want to do. Just not something that I want to do right now. Give you a little bit, you know, the Five of Water, more of a disappointment. How would this make you feel? That's not something that they really want to deal with. And the Origin, who was there first? Who is important to me? How can we be there and be, you know, kind of working towards it? But yeah, I just think, I think that they're pretty steady with that. Cinderella, I emailed you back. Let me know when you want to schedule your private reading. I emailed you back. But yeah, let me know when you want to schedule it. Okay, all right. And the finale tonight is Karima, the final phase as it goes. Let's make that happen. Let's make that happen. Yeah, I don't know what the fascination is with my cologne. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. Anyway, let me get some water. Get some water. Okay. All right. We got daydreams. We got real dreams. We got all sorts of dreams. Dreams. Whoops. Dreams, and more dreams. How's he viewing the connection right now? Hopefully the connection's going well. Hopefully the connection's going fantastic. How are we viewing that? How is that going to be good for us? Man, he's viewing it defensively, like things aren't going the way that we kind of need it as far as the connection goes, right? You got that Three of Cups, a little too many irons on the fire as far as the romance goes, as far as the things move and process with that. King of Wands, they kind of view this as something they need to take action, that they need to do, that they need to kind of sort of pursue the next level as far as that goes, right? The Three of Cups as well, next to the Wheel of Fortune, I think they're sort of viewing this as something that's temporary, something that it can expand, that can grow, and I think that's going to be something important for them to process as well. All right, let's see. What action we got going on too? What action will they take towards me in the next 6 months? I do think that they're going to start being over your house more, number one. I do think that we have a trip. We've seen that continually in previous readings. I think that's going to be number two. Wow, the Lovers. Yeah, definitely. There's going to be a lot of things, right? There's going to be a lot of things happening here that are going to be exciting for both of y'all, okay? You got the Lovers starting out here. We got a lot of things that you've been waiting for, that you've been asking for. Come to the house more often, go on trips, do kind of these things together. I think that's going to be something that they're willing to do. I think that is going to be something they're willing to do. The Six of Pentacles, I think they're going to start bending over backwards. I think they're going to start doing things that are going to be beneficial for you. And that Hanged Man, they're going to start looking at it from your perspective rather than, because I do think that they're kind of concerned about breaking your heart in a lot of things going through there. Overall, the Fools are willing to take the jump. They're willing to take the leap and take the adventure. And that's something that you've been kind of waiting for, right? I'm waiting for you to take the leap. I'm willing for you to take the leap with that. Does he daydream? And if so, what are the daydreams about? All right, we got more dreams and lots of dreams within the mix. Let's see what kind of daydreams we got going through there. King of Swords does talk about that airy feel, that daydreaming kind of thing as far as that goes. One of the things they've been daydreaming about is when you first met, or when you first started getting, into a relationship, getting into a connection. That King of Swords, I really kind of have this pride, I have this air kind of sign thing going where I have a lot of feelings, I have a lot of emotions tied up into that age. When we first met, when we had a lot of these beautiful things going through there, right? And when we started moving through there, as far as the connection was concerned, when everything was magical, everything was wonderful, everything was exciting as far as it moving towards kind of what is next, and that adventurous spirit of what could be, what would be available kind of moving through here, right? So that Five of Cups, a little bit of that, right? I think that's sort of where they've been daydreaming, where their attention is and where it has kind of been going. But yeah, there we go. Anyway, that is it for me. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate all your generous donations tonight. We will see you tomorrow.